Hey folks, and welcome to another episode of our Rimworld Beta 19 playthrough with the Cold Foresters. We are back on the stable branch. I did some testing to make sure the game would load okay. It seems like it has. I have it paused right now because we are in the midst of two separate battles right now. We have a group of tribes people from the Purple Canyon kinship, our old buddies. They're going to use sappers to try and get in. Meanwhile, our caravan has been ambushed seemingly by one person. But I wouldn't be surprised if someone showed up off the map momentarily. I want to do a couple things. Last episode I was realizing I'd forgot to give Emmy a weapon, but we did... Oh, she can't fight anyway. So it doesn't matter, but I realized we grabbed a couple Ikwas at least. I could have given her that. You know, this guy's got a bow, so I'm not quite sure what he's going to do. I'm almost thinking we just hide behind here, let him come around the corner. Or we can either melee him, or at least, you know, definitely be within range. Let's bring 4 of you down here. Emmy. I was going to put Emmy over here, but then I didn't want him to, like, go around and go after Emmy directly, especially if I get more focused on our other battle over here. So what I'm going to do instead is make sure Emmy has, like, this bottom middle spot. And then bring everyone else kind of around her like that. That'll be fine. Okay, you guys start moving. I'm assuming they'll handle this. I'll check back in a second. Over here is going to be a little bit trickier. You're still restricted to the compound. Actually, many people are. Right before this, I think we had some man-eating muffalos. Actually, Lines' gun is still out here. You're sowing. That's good to see. So the cold snap has ended. That's good. Right in time for growing season. You go grab that gun. Mike, Johnny... Pacheco, Big Red's still using the bolt action, which I like for the range, but really quickly, I'm pretty sure we have sniper rifle technology. We do. I'm going to make one. I'm going to put it above the shells. Yeah, so they'll get to that when they can. Obviously not for this fight, but we might have enough time in this fight to move some turrets over here. It says we're going to tunnel around our defenses, so I'm guessing that means they're not just going to walk through this trap area here. They might try to bombard here or here, but I think the turrets in the same general spot is still valid. So I think I'm going to move this one, maybe here. I'll get someone on that right away. And do I want to move this one down too? Yeah, I think... Well, I'll do it. I'll take this one so we still have a little bit more balanced coverage. Although, obviously, it'll be annoying if they decide to go all the way around and come in that way. But we'll start with that. I'll queue up everyone but Lines who's got to go get his weapon. I will queue up these move jobs here. Prioritize that. Johnny, can you do one too? And that. And you're all inside? Yeah, and I'm going to get the animals in for this one because... Unlike man-eating packs, these guys will attack on sight any animal they see. We'll even get our hare in, who we'll have to get a name for. Okay. Let's see which way they're kind of starting to move. Heading a bit north, actually. Once they start to... What are they going to tunnel with? I mean, they only have tribal weapons, so they're just going to bang on the walls somewhere. So we'll have a little bit of time to respond. But not much. It doesn't take that much to get through one wall. Yeah, 455 hit points. We'll have a little bit of time. So I'm not even drafting anyone yet. I'm just going to let them sit for a second. Maybe not the smartest move. Oh, you know what also I noticed? Oh, Tico's out, but I had Tico revert back to a steel longsword, but we now have extra thrumbo horns. We have 2. Ayaka, are you not armed? You're not. I thought... Did I not check everyone's weapons? Oh, as soon as I saw Big Red, I went to the bench. Okay, so I stopped checking. Okay, Ayaka, you get that. Let's go peek on these guys real quick. Okay, so he's almost on top of us. But from this range, I think we have a huge advantage. Especially with Tico on that side already. And no one else has appeared on the map? Okay, great. So hopefully we can finish this quickly and get back on the road. And maybe be close enough to... Well, we're still here. We didn't get very far. I don't know if we'll be able to get there in time to help out. Probably not, but it's possible. Anyway, let's see. Oh, he's just going to wait. Okay, now he's coming. Yeah, I'm happy with this. No chance of our gun guys hitting one of our meleeers. I think as long as you're within 2, you won't hit them. So you can shoot over the person in front of you and one in front of that. Caravan Battle 1, let's leave immediately. Got a little extra pemmican out of it. We will take a... We'll leave the bow behind. That's only 33. I mean, I know it's light. And we'll sell it. We'll probably get, I don't know, 10 bucks for it. Maybe less. And we'll leave his clothes behind. Okay, moving on. And I'll pause it real quick so don't... Oh, I unpaused it. They're just continuing to their original destination. Great. And so good. That's one piece off the board. We can worry about these guys now. So, yeah, I think it is time to draft. I don't want to get too lackadaisical with this. Oh, but they didn't get the lines. You got your gun at least, right? Yeah. Mike, you already have the turret. Alright, so I'm going to undraft you and let you finish that, actually. Assuming that's the one you were going to take. Right? Perfect. Okay, Johnny, you were doing this as well. Yeah, I'm going to undraft you and let you finish that, too. But try and hurry, guys. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see where they try and go here. You know, Johnny, maybe hold on there for a second. Yeah, I don't know where they're going, but it's not this corner. Cancel this. Which should make Johnny just drop that, I think. Yeah, okay, now we'll install this back over here. And Johnny, I'm going to have you prioritize that. Meanwhile, the rest of you... Okay, they're coming here. Actually, Johnny, don't go too far with that after all. Cancel. Just install this thing right here. And you guys... You know, it's a pretty good spot for them if they go in here. We don't have much cover here. We can get behind our power station, I guess. Big Red, do you have... Oh, Big Red's got enough to shoot from here. That means Lines probably does too. Yeah, it's close, but I'll have those guys stay there. Everyone else is pretty close range. Johnny! I must not have queued that up after I put it there. Okay, so this is where they're coming in. Good, we got a turret ready to go. Johnny with his assault rifle. We'll go ahead and get him drafted and over there. You guys all... I mean, maybe I'll just force them to come to us a little bit. Well, how about Yaka wait back here? Yeah, you know, I'm gonna have one guy. I'm gonna have Nolo just wait here. Pacheco, maybe you can come. Maybe you can get a shot from there. And Ayaka, you wait behind in the middle, ready to pounce on someone. Nolo, you can move to cover now. Yeah, this isn't an awesome defense, but I'm happy we got the one turret in. And okay, here comes Mike. There really isn't going to be a better spot for that. You know what? I'm just going to force him to bring it over where the other one is. I just have two of them right here. They'll basically be forced to go after those. You know what? I'm going to have Nolo move up to this tree. Maybe even right here. I mean, it's not great cover. I might have Nolo start running, but we'll start with that. How are we doing on... Oh, this thing is almost broken. Come on, Mike. Okay, they're in. Mike's just got the turret set up. We'll get him drafted. I don't want him to get hit by the turret. I don't think he will from there, but I don't want him to keep firing. I don't want to move him so he stops firing. Johnny clearly doesn't have a shot. These guys should be engaging. I'm going to have Nolo back off now. Just come over here. Maybe they'll follow you to the traps. Alright, now it is the time where we have the advantage, so I can afford to move these guys a bit, I think, and get cover at least. So in a slightly better spot. These guys are both in range, good. Pacheco, not doing much from there. Not really worth risking much more. Alright, let's get Nolo back. Clearly overreaction. Pacheco, a little bit risky, but let's get you up here. Okay, they're going. Go ahead. Oh, nice. Someone tagged him. We'll get the recurve bow out of there. Alright, we got a couple of guys that are still alive. Let's unrecruit everyone. Big Red took a shot. Let's see what happened to him. Couple hits with the recurve bow, but should be okay. Still missing that eye. We'll keep an eye out for a replacement. We'll unforbid all. And let's see who's still with us here. Let's see, would you pronounce that X like a Z? Zotopega? Shaman, huh? Maybe you know something about snakes. Dead in 9 hours. Slothful, annoying voice. Surprise, surprise. Can't shoot, but melee passion and skill. Yeah, we're gonna just capture everyone that's alive. And this guy's name is Snake. Oh, but he's dead. You are too. Let's just start queuing it up here. Who's closest? Ayaka, look at that. Going right to work to clean. But no, we'll capture. Serrano, you can pitch in with a capture. Okapi, the helper. Is it just 2 of them? Looks like it might be just 2. No, there's a third. Oh no, that was the dog that took away a body. And they are going into here, right? Let's get this baby on. Yep, that's where they're going, it looks like. Excellent. We'll speed up time. They got some smoke leaf joints, a few tribal weapons. And the bow ended up out here. Fantastic. So we got a psychic foil helmet now. You know, I might get a shelf for that too. Not enough wood. Well, I'll queue it up. The wood's gonna come. I should get some chop jobs going anyway. That's a bit far. I don't really want to cross the river to get it. All this down here should be a good spot. Yeah, we'll get this. That should be plenty. So this is heel root. Sowing is allowed. Okay, we got cotton going here. The hops is starting to go in. Our usual corn and potatoes. Oh no, the hops is here. Sorry, this is more smoke leaf. Oh no, that's the only smoke leaf. Corn, more. Okay, so this is all of our food here, and we got a little extra something here. Rice plant. I would like to build. At some point, we're going to need hay grass. And I think I will just queue that up. Maybe over here. At the very least, we'll make kibble this season. What am I doing? Little area we can't grow there. I guess that's fine. Maybe we'll put a statue there or something. Something like this. Now, lots of animals that aren't ours are going to pick off of this. And that's kind of a drag, but I'm not going to worry too much about it yet. We'll keep an eye on it. We don't even have herd animals yet, so I'm not too worried about hay grass, although I would like to get those going soon. Especially if we start getting any hits with this and we go on mining trips. Alright. Speaking of this, NG's caravan is back. Excellent. And we have Emmy with us. Fantastic. Emmy, what are your skills here? Great cook, great with animals, great social. I don't like seeing... You can... Herb World sex slave. For now, let's just call her a diplomat. Maybe we'll see... We'll see if she... What other title we get for her. I don't want to keep seeing sex slave down there. But yeah, these skills are going to come in very handy. We can help out Pacheco with some cooking, which needs wood, by the way. It might be time to tear this down and get an electric stove going. It might be time. Or expanding our wood farm. This is pretty small. It takes a long time to plant trees, too. Watch, this is on fastest mode. This is on 3 times. Yeah, it's pretty slow. Let's get some of these turrets back where they belong. I do kind of like having one up here for, like, maybe a drop pod or something that comes in. I don't know. I mean, actually, maybe to start, we'll get one down here. This is a more common area of attack, and we'll get a power line out here. They can reach it. Deep drilling is done, so given that, we might as well just jump right into the ground penetrating scanner. And then we can start digging for steel. And other things like plasteel, maybe uranium. Oh, caravan, a bulk goods trader, excellent. Right? Wait, hold on a second. We have a relationship here. Isaias is the stepfather of Serrano. And Mike's mom is here. Oh, look at that. That's Mike's mom here. Yeah, how about that? You guys like each other, too. You just had a chat about vomiting with someone? Cool. And is your daughter with you, Elsie Whitehouse? I don't see her. Anyway, let's have Serrano go and introduce us. Looks like they have cows for sale. Cows are good animals to have. But I want to make sure that we're stable with the new animals we just got before we start adding new ones. I guess I'll hold on to the insect meat. We'll sell it and we'll use it to make kibble. And that'll be useful for us. We've had it forever though, but that's fine. Neutromine's getting a bit low. Maybe not 100, but maybe I'll take 75. And we'll take maybe 20 components. This is expensive. Actually, let's get it all. And we have a lot to sell, and we will sell it. We're okay on advanced components for now. I'm just going to bulk sell the bird skin. And the chinchillas don't have much left to make anything with. Steel will keep. Beer we won't buy this time, and we'll start selling all of our clothes. We have enough materials to remake all of these. Worst case, someone gets tattered apparel debuff for a while. Although I will keep the backup helmets. I don't want to make money off selling steel goods, because we need that steel for ourselves. And it's not infinitely replenishable like animal fur is. Keep the helmet. Yeah, some of these beds, I think we'll just get rid of some of these beds. We might end up rebuilding them, and maybe that's worse in the long run, but we'll keep the good stuff. Excellent. And the bear skin, bedroll, normal. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll have 6 bedrolls. I'm okay with that. And we only end up spending 200 out of it. So we're not making money, but we are getting a bunch of components and a bunch of neutromine. And hopefully, like, Mike and Wise can talk to each other. Where's Mike? Oh, here he is. Yeah, I don't know if they'll interact. Like, actually, how about this? We're going to draft Mike and just bring him right over here. Right next to Wise. And then I'll undraft. Not even a wave, I don't think. But anyway, getting back to this thing. Well, we gotta get that wood in. Everyone's restricted. That's why. And Emmy, you are not a night owl. If I remember correctly, we'll get you down here with Serrano since you both don't fight. Beautiful, kind, industrious, great traits. Yeah, we'll get everyone back outside. We'll get our hauler dogs back out. Yeah, unrestricted. I think we just unrestrict everyone, right? Unless they're being trained. Yeah, the Arctic wolf stay in the compound. Maybe the 2 pregnant dogs can stay in. Well, look at Ernesto. 2 children on the way. At least. Well, I think they have one. The dogs have 1 dog at a time in this game. There's no litter ever. Matthew with a minor risk of breaking. Darkness. Yeah. But anyway, I keep getting distracted. The wood is coming. I'm going to have to count on that. I'm basically... My train of thought here is all wrong. I was thinking, Mal, when is he going to have time to do this in addition to this? We'll just get someone else working on research. We basically need 2 researchers now. One will be using the bench, and one will be using this machine. And we do have some people with passion, so... Yeah, Matthew's good at it. Otherwise, he's really just handling. And he's doing art, but we really want Tico doing art. So I'm going to have you research after you handle, Matthew. We'll see where that gets us. NG has double passion. So I'll probably leave that there. And maybe just have her... Oh, Matthew's already going to do it. We need that wood, though. Okay, it's happening. Excellent. It might be almost time to say goodbye to these 3 power generators, too. 3,000 total. Oh, and it's time to build this. We'll unforbid that. Oh, this is not going to be cold enough. Keep this door closed. It's cold. Oh. Yeah, I need someone to come over here. It won't close on its own, right? Yeah. And look at that, Emmy's already mining. Oh, we didn't set Emmy's jobs. We'll do that in a second. Actually, I'm just going to have her come up here. And then while we do that, we'll set her jobs. How is your doctoring? Not good. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make it a 2. So it's still a high priority, but I don't want you to cutting and doing it in front of other doctors. In fact, I'm going to do that with a few people. This might come back to bite us. But like people that can doctor but aren't good at it. Yeah, like Mal, Johnny, NG. Matthew, I'll leave. 5 is good enough where I want you springing into action if need be. But otherwise, I don't want them cutting in front of our doctors and maybe doing a terrible job bandaging, and maybe that's the difference between, you know, surviving an infection or not. But I still want them to do it with a relatively high priority, and also to obviously allow me to do it manually if I right-click. So we'll see how that works. I've never tried doing it that way. But anyway, we're here for Emmy. Emmy, wardening. Yeah, go ahead and do that. Help our prisoners, which we didn't even look at, by the way. Handling. Sure. Yeah. Cooking. Yeah, handle first. Handle shouldn't take so long, and then you can chip in with cooking. Especially because Pacheco honestly doesn't have too much else to do. Well, how's your construction, Pacheco? Pretty good? Yeah, I'm happy with this rotation for Pacheco. That's fine. He probably won't get to research or even constructing. Oh, maybe now he will that Emmy's helping with the cooking, so we'll see. Don't bother constructing or mining. Yeah, you're a 1 out there. Yeah, smithing, no, though. Just do crafting, I guess. But really, you're going to be cleaning and hauling. Handle, cook, clean, haul. I want you to clean before you haul. How about that? Yeah, especially since you can't fight. Maybe I don't even want you going out. Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Okay, so her jobs are set. We got our new title. Let's see. Well, let's see what this did to our home area. Putting this power out here. Yeah, it kind of gives you a cushion, which in this case I don't really want. I'm not worried about an outdoor fire with this stone. Right? Like, I don't think it's flammable whatsoever. 0%. I think that means it won't catch. 0. Yeah. So there's no reason to have... I don't care if a fire's burning right next to it. Especially if it means our guys are going to end up sweeping it. So... I'm going to do this. I'll keep 1 for the outer wall. And now... I'll just leave that. I'll leave this. Eventually I might go and fill in everything inside of our walls, but not yet. Why is this even like that? Clear that. Maybe something like that. And what I'm going to do this. Oh, I went one too far. Like I said, I'm not scared of fire, but I don't know. I like the 1 cushion. At times, other times I don't. I don't know. I can't make up my mind. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off automatically expanding the home area around new constructions. So I'll have to remember I did that, and then, you know, make sure we expand and reduce the home area as needed on our own and not rely on the game to do it automatically for us. So let's see. Right, that shelf should probably be built now. No, you can't queue up the storage settings either, which I kind of wish you could. Well, Tico's home now. Right, now that I'm looking at this Thrumbo horn. Tico, you're sleeping. After you wake up, equip the Thrumbo horn. Got some visitors from Hatdir. Yeah, they are becoming quite good friends. We see those guys all the time now, it seems like. You know, one thing I noticed is people coming from the workshop and going through the butcher station and coming down to get food. Coming down to eat. I think I might put another a door out here, like from here. Hopefully that doesn't look... Hopefully that looks alright. How's the rec room looking? Pretty good. I still feel like we need some colored lights. Like maybe red for the movie room. Not sure where to put them though. The spots are kind of taken. I could maybe put green and red here. I don't know. Man, that wood is not making it to our power sources. A lot of our planters probably have growing as a higher priority, so, and I'm okay with that. And then, like I said, this takes forever. But even this patch of pine trees, long term, might be enough wood source for us. In addition to occasionally maybe going out and chopping more out here. Yeah, there's 173 there. That should be fine for now. How's our stone situation? I kind of want to... We don't have a bunch. I'd like to start bringing more in, because I would like to, for example... Oh, we got a gift. 15 components? Wow. That's quite a nice gift. Usually, I was expecting like a poor toque from Dogskin or something. But that's new, that visitors can leave gifts. We're still playing in vanilla, by the way, on the stable branch, beta 19. We might start sprinkling in mods as things stabilize now, as we go, but we'll see. I think vanilla is surprisingly playable now, even coming from being used to various quality of life mods. So many of them have been kind of implemented in some form. Let's see. Yeah, I would like to get like a tiled floor for here, like our turret area. It's gonna take 144. Yeah, we'll queue it up and we'll figure out how to get it in as we go. And I guess it would make... This is a terrible use of wood right now, but that's okay. We'll surround it there. Pacheco's gonna binge. That's fine. You're doing okay, though? You're just tired and you're in darkness? Otherwise, you're okay. You must have a chemical interest? Yeah, okay. And you're a gourmand. So this guy just eats and smokes a bunch. But we love Pacheco. Exhaustion. Yeah, he'll be okay. He's just wearing himself out on a binge. So the planting is happening, but it's already the 13th day, and we don't have everything in, although, let's see, our beer is in, smoke leaf is in, cotton is in, heel root not in, trees coming along. They won't be completely dense. They're kind of spread out naturally. All the food looks like it's in. Hopefully there's enough food, and it might almost be time to shorten these growing zones, actually. I wonder if it's worth sneaking rows of growing zones in, like next to the walkway. Yeah, I'm gonna sneak one in. I'm actually sort of vaguely worried about our food situation this year. We've added a lot of people, I feel like, since last year, so we'll sneak in like one row of corn. And it might look nice too, I don't know. Actually, I don't think plants look good to them. Yeah, it's a -1. Same as dirt. Let's see. So I kind of want to maybe start queuing up a few hauling jobs for various stones. Slate we definitely need. Although I don't know if Slate just lays around. Oh, this is probably Slate. Yeah, we'll get this in. We'll get into more granite. A little more Slate here. We don't want all of that yet. Cool, we'll get this in. Let's see how we doing here. Oh, Muggsy is finally starting to come along with her training. Rescue is... Okay, interesting. So her wildness is still 85. Which I'm guessing affects how fast these skills deteriorate. She can still rescue, it looks like, even though she's at a 1 out of 2 now. So that must have kind of eroded away. Oops, wrong tab. So yeah, she can still do the rescuing, but it needs... I'm guessing when it gets down to 0, if it does, then she'll need to be retrained completely and won't be able to do that anymore. Yeah, so I just saw Matthew or someone try to train her on rescue just now and fail. She's still at 1 out of 2, but she can still do it. But we'll get her to haul. I am going to have her follow Matthew around. It says follow while doing field work, hunting, or taming. So he's not going to be doing any taming, but hopefully while he's also training other animals. Or maybe taming and training are kind of the same. I don't know, but we'll see if she follows him. She might not. Yeah, so we got this down. It's somewhere I'd like to get some pack animals going. We're going to need hay grass for them. I think that's the most efficient way to keep them fed. And while they can't just graze over it and eat it, I don't know if that's the most efficient. They basically eat it when it's halfway grown or more. Then you guys go replant it, and it's kind of an endless cycle. But if you can actually get it fully grown and harvested, I think you can get a lot more nutrition out of it for the time spent. So it might be worth doing a mix of both, letting them graze a bit. And they'll eat any plants. So actually, when we get the grazers, we might have to kind of... Maybe off camera I'll make a fancy growing or allowed area for them that doesn't include our gardens. So Pacheco again on the smoke leak binge. And the ground penetrating scanner is done. Excellent. Wow. Yeah, Mal is really flying on the research. I don't know if I've ever had anyone research this fast at this point in the game. Fabrication. Yeah, let's do it. Let's make our own bionic eyes. It's a big bench too. I don't know if it'll fit in here. This can't be moved. This can, which gives us some flexibility. Say the fabrication bench, I believe, is this big. Actually, it might be even longer. We could have them sit back to back, maybe like that. It'll be a little bit cramped. We'll see if it's affected by the tool chest or not. Speaking of which, how's our steel? 841. Maybe not quite enough for me to want to build another toolbox, but we will at some point. All right, this is nice to see. Okay, Matthew's researching over here. I don't care who does which. Mal's obviously much faster at researching, but you know, I feel like we have the main research we need at this point. We're not really rushing anything. Did we ever get that sniper rifle built? Oh, here it is. Unfinished sniper rifle. Mike's working on it. So that slate is coming in. Yeah, the animal hauling help is huge. And then the rocks are getting... Yeah, that looks a little better. Seems like you wouldn't want to be setting up your mortars on wood. Actually, I kind of want to do the same for the batteries, even though I don't really see these as a long-term home for these. We'll put some marble underneath them. Something like that. Just a little padding. And we'll get wood on the sides to fill in this. We'll fill in that too. We'll fill in this. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, these take a full stack to recharge. So I'm going to extend this by 1. Just so, assuming there's wood here, we have enough, we have a stack to fill each one. Seems to make sense. Bandit camp quest. Alright, let's see what we got here. Lucy times 5 and a wooden royal bed. 7 enemies. Okay, maybe if it's really close. It's not. I mean, it's not far, but oops, what am I doing? Remove that. It's a day-and-a-half trip. We could stop by Hatter if we need help with supplies. Yeah, I mean, the reward is not really enticing. It's worth a decent amount of money, but 7 enemies? We're bound to take some hits from that. Or be forced to use some of our better weapons. Okay, now that this is built, I'm going to restrict this. Clear all. Apparel, headgear, psychic foil helmets only. I like keeping a couple of those around in case someone's, you know, we had a drone going and someone's braking and they just can't get on track. Sometimes this helmet can be a big help. Alright, I think we're actually also due for some hunting. We're kind of haven't been acquiring new materials much. Rats and squirrels we'll leave behind. A few predators. Yeah, we'll take the does and rams, I guess. Keep an eye on these guys. They can be dangerous. Oh, our animals are... Yeah, I don't want our baby animals unrestricted. We'll keep her in there. We'll have 2 more on the way soon. So I kind of wanted to get a little chem fuel closer to this thing. So what are these set at as priority-wise? Important? I'm going to do something like this. Let's see. There. I'll copy the settings. Actually, I'm going to floor this up too. With slate tile. Just do it all the way down the middle. But I'm going to put a stockpile in here. And this stockpile is going to be the same as those on the other side, except it's going to be critical. So when we're making our shells, they don't have to walk quite as far. You know, maybe it's not a big difference, but... I'll fill in some of these gaps. Alright, this is coming along nicely. Alright, this looks okay. Still a lot more stone to cut. Did this door get closed? Oh, I totally forgot to undraft Emmy, I think. She probably sat around here for a while before she finally made off. Alright, yeah, so these guys are okay here. And our food is a little bit lower than I'd like. So we might have to start hunting a few more of these things. Yeah. Well, we'll see. Yeah, we'll come up with a food plan next episode, and maybe make a few more touch-ups to our base, like this, that I've been thinking about for a while. And yeah, see where we're at. Work Emmy in. Oh, maybe look at these prisoners and see what we want to do with them. That'd be a good idea. All right, we'll do that next time. Thanks for watching, guys. See you then.